Today we're gonna cover Biron's 5 incredible tips and tricks so you can turn into a Clash Lane master. Let's get started. Yo guys, how's everyone doing? This is your guy Assassin Dave. Biron has been one of the tier S Clash Laners for like forever now, and today we're gonna make a tutorial so you can master this character, aka Master Clash Lane. And it just so happened that Biron is one of the easiest characters to master. So you better learn this 5 tricks or share it with your Clash Lane friend so he or she can carry you in-game with Biron. With that being said, the first thing that we want to talk about is instant max energy. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me quickly demonstrate. Right here, I don't really have a single bar of energy, but I can do this. You can see right now, I instantly have 3 bar of energy. So how does that work? Like, Dave, that's witchcraft. How did that happen, right? We all know that Biron, when you don't have any energies right here, if I use my skill right now, I can gain energy. And there are a few ways to do it. Number 1 is through auto attack. Number 2, if I use my skill to do dash, by the way, any target you touch actually give you energy, right? And once I have energy, if I use my skill, I'm gonna spend it, right? However, right here, if I just use skill 1, I can get energy. And the more target I reach with skill 1, the more energy I gain. It's one of the best tools to get energy. If I use my skill 2, you better make sure you touch as many targets as possible. This way also give you energy. As long as you don't auto attack, you won't spend that energy. Now, this is the interesting part. In order to achieve like instant max energy, you have to start with some energy, like close to 1 full bar, but not really max. So what do you do after that? I don't know if you notice, but if you use skill 2, and when you auto attack, there's actually a delay when you're doing the auto attack before energy actually comes to you. So what you want to do is during that delay to instantly release your skill 1. So this way, the system actually got tricked. It thinks like, oh, you're accumulating energy with skill 2 and skill 1 at the same time. And that's how you get the max energy. And let me demonstrate one more time, right? All right, check this out. So all I have to do is skill 2, and just when the auto attack is about to release, I'm gonna do the skill 1. Check it out. You can see right here, I'm almost full, right? Now, obviously, if I touched many targets with a skill 1, I'm gonna get all the energy back. The next tip is called OP vision detection. Now, there's something about Biron's ultimate that a lot of people actually missed. We all know that when you use like your ultimate, your regular ultimate, let me quickly spend my energy here, all right? If I do this, I gain a little bit of energy and does a shockwave to people around me. But did you know, once you have energy, and if I use my ultimate right now, it actually releases a much bigger shockwave. You can see there's a little circle, big circle around me. Let me check it out one more time. And the thing is, this circle is really large, as you can see from the animation here. Not only is it large, every time I use it, if there is a target around me, there's a little animation of little thing that come from that target to me. Check this out, right? You can see right here, 2 of that target has a Jujutsu Kaisen animation that's flowing towards me. That's a movement speed steal from your ultimate. You can see the 2 above my HP here as well, above my recovery button, that shows I currently steal movement speed from that 2 targets. This works for anything in that radius, okay, including invisible targets, including targets in the bush. So for example, if I'm standing like right here and I throw an ultimate, you can see right here there's 2 animation from the 2 targets flowing from each bush to tell you there is literally enemy standing in that bush, right? And this works for invisible targets. So let's assume there's currently a Lanling standing in the right bush. If I throw the ultimate here, I see an animation, I can instantly follow up with my skills, knowing that there's a target in this bush. And if the Lanling, by the way, Biron usually builds a lot of damage. So if the Lanling is kind of low or squishy, a lot of times you just one-shot them with your ultimate and skill 1. And that's how the OP vision control works. All right, the next tip is flash knockup. Now, this is actually very, very simple. For Biron, a lot of players know about this, which is like, if you're a skill 2, your next auto attack is enhanced, it knocks people up. But you can trick people. Let's say I want to knock up my real target is the fish, is Zhuangzi, right? But I can quickly go onto Hanxin, and just before my auto attack actually land, I can then use flash towards Zhuangzi, just like that, right? Basically, I can dash towards Hanxin, and just when I auto attack, I can then go to Zhuangzi. And sometimes, if it depends on the timing, you have the animation go to Hanxin and the knockup go to Zhuangzi, as you saw. So it's actually just really, really effective. And a lot of times, if you want to do long range engage, that's something that you can do, right? Just to give enemy team less time to prepare for your knockup. The next very important tip is called double knockup, all right? This is very, very important because you know how much I love ball control. So how does it work? Your skill 2, once you use it, you actually have about a 5-second accumulation period. As you can see right here, there's a clock running down right above the recovery button. And you just have to, all you have to do is wait. All you have to do is wait for that thing to almost run down here. Now, before you use your enhanced auto attack, right? And then this way, if you have enough cooldown, especially towards late game, you will have a second skill 2 that you can use. I'm gonna get all my items here and check this out, right? So all I have to do is use your skill 2. And now you can see the skill 2 cooldown is actually just really, really short. And all I have to do is just wait for it and I use the skill 2 one more time and I get double knockup. Right now, I only have about 30% cooldown reduction. So if I have like 40% cooldown reduction, this is gonna be even easier. Check this out. So now I have 40% cooldown reduction, right? All I have to do is the skill 2 and wait for the cooldown to run down. And you can see right now that it's the same cooldown. All I have to do is knock up, skill 2, knock up one more time. And if you obviously want to target the same, target, you want to make sure you hero lock properly, right? So right here, if I want to knock up Hanxin, all I have to do is make sure auto attack and second auto attack is using hero lock. Right? Just like that. And I'll get double knockup into the same target. Now, when we talk about the double knockup, I also want to mention that when you're using a knockup, check this out, right? There's a huge cast animation, right? The entire character just like in this zone of casting this awesome animation. So in order to cancel that, there's actually many different ways. You can use your skill 1 to cancel it, skill 2 to cancel it, or skill 3 to cancel it. And let me show you how this works. All right, check this out, guys. So just when I use skill 2, when the knockup is happening, I can use skill 1 right here. You can see my skill 1 and knockup actually happen back to back. And there's no animation anymore for the skill 2. And this will save you a lot of time and throw damage instantly. The same thing works for your ultimate, right? You can come in and do this, immediately use your ult and does that same thing. That actually ties to my very last thing, which is Biron's engage combo. Like I said, Biron is a very, very straightforward character. Very, very simple and very easy to use. Based on everything we just mentioned, including the skill animation canceling the knockup, it's very simple to do the combo. It's just 2 auto attack, skill 1, skill 3. Check it out. Just like that. Done, right? Now you have the shield, you have the movement speed, you can just smash people until they're dead. Now, if you really want to be fancy, you can add a flash onto it. And that's why we talk about the 2 auto attack flash, right? Let's say right now Hanxin is this target. I want to get in and engage on Hanxin, right? I can 2 auto attack flash and do the skill 1 ultimate, or do the skill 1 and skill 3, or do the skill 3 skill 1. Either way, whatever makes you feel comfortable, because animation cancel works for all the skills. So with that being said, guys, let's quickly jump into game to show you how this works. Now, before we get started, guys, we're now adding a new segment. We're talking about the build of the Global 1 user, okay, from the Chinese region. This is actually the build that he's using. So check it out, guys. We're actually going for Axe of Torment, and then we're gonna go for Boss Scar Embrace. Very, very important. Cooldown reduction. And this one adds a lot of slow, adds survivability for you as well. So it's really, really decent. And then the next item, unexpectedly, is Siege Breaker, because this passive is so strong. It adds 30% extra damage when people are below 50% health. So like you can literally one-shot anyone with a skill 1 if they're below 50% health. Last but not the least is the Pure Sky. Again, cooldown reduction. This will give you like 30% cooldown reduction already. So if you get a buff, that's 40% right there, right? The next item you're building is actually this little small component, right? The Clandestine Cape. The reason for that is this actually turns into either Eye of Phoenix or it turns into Succubus Cloak. Either one of those items is really, really good late game against a lot of different mages, and there are a lot of magic damage. We're all talking about physical defense is really easy to get, but magic damage is really difficult. So most people standard build like to go with like either one of them, but you can just build a small component if you're not sure. Then you can just sell them and then go directly into the Sage Sanctuary into Destiny transition, right? For the late game team fights or whatnot. Now, regarding Arcana wise, In this particular Arcana, this is actually not the global one Arcana. This is the recommended Arcana. It also makes a lot of sense. Number one, just gonna go for 100 penetration with Eagle Eye and Mutation. And then for the blue eyes, we're gonna go for Hunt, right? Movement speed and attack speed. Now, some people like to go for physical attack and a movement speed as well. And that Arcana is called Stealth, right? Stealth give you physical attack, which if you get 10 of them, that's 16 plus 10% movement speed. Now, personally, like I mentioned, if you just get a 300 large sword, that's like 25 auto attack already. That's more than Stealth. That's why we're not going for Stealth. We're going for Hunt, right? The standard attack speed, because it's gonna help you clear just a little bit faster. All right, guys, welcome to the global #1 gameplay analysis. One more time for Biron. Now, Clash Lane. Why do I use global #1? Because Clash Lane, for a lot of people, is one of the hardest lane to play, in my opinion, okay? It's just very, very difficult because there's more than a mechanic of the character. You have to understand, do you win the lane? Do you not win the lane? Now, the interesting thing about, oh, look at that. It's a 2 auto attack flash plus a 1, right? Let's check it out one more time. That's a really good combo that he did instantly. He know that this guy is in the execution line. So what he did, he has enhanced auto attack. He enhanced auto attacked flash, make sure it lands, or I should flash auto. Well, one of the, let's see. I think he did auto attack flash. Check it out one more time. Dash away. Yeah, he did. He actually just flashed skill 2 and then killed him. I think skill 1 flash and skill 2 and killed him. Really good combo there, really proficient. And then stealing the chicken. On the top, highest elo Clash Lane that I noticed, I've been watching a lot of games actually. They focus on the fire peak, which is the chicken, as well as the spike tail, the Armageddon, right? Not armadillo, Armageddon. They focus on those contests a lot, especially in Chinese region. Like I said, Chinese region is so far ahead at this point. They focus heavily on objective rather than fight for no reason. And the thing about Biron is he doesn't really recall that much. There's no need for it, right? Because you can enhance skill 1 and get a bunch of HP back by hitting 3 minions. So now he's not really going forward. The reason for that, he's not seeing enemy jungle. Very, very cautious. After you get a vision on where Lamb is, you can see right now he's going in to get energy, right? And using ultimate to get energy one more time to get shield, and just to trade HP. The whole goal of this is just to make Noja miss that minion. He's not hitting anymore. Very, very detailed play on Biron. And when Noja comes in, he's ahead on levels. He'll just smack, and I believe, and just wait, right? The whole point is push him out. Like, why did he do that? He pushed Noja out, so Noja missed another minion. So see now, he's like 2 levels ahead. And just when this minion was about to die, look at what he did, right? That's when he used skill 2. This guy is so proficient Clash Laner in the sense of lane trading. Like, look at the minions, 1 HP, right? And he's pushing this Noja out. Very detailed play. And then obviously, I think this is from... I love to see this, by the way, because this just shows you so much more than the mechanic itself. So just gonna clear this wave, I believe. Use ult to get a shield, nice. Smart, use ult to get a shield over there. And get an enhanced shield, because you can get stacks really, really quick, especially when you understand the instant, max energy. Make sure to go back to the tutorial. And guys, when you're watching this, remember to get 20% extra token, and with the QR code on screen or the link in description. This is probably the fastest way for you to get the bank for your bucks, okay? After clearing the way real quick, he's gonna teleport and uninterrupted to come to mid, just share wave a little bit and rotate back to top, knowing that enemy Lamb is already sitting on the top side, and farm the jungle minion, farm the wolf, just farm focus. Look at his item build. He had a defense item starting out, like a small component of it, and then he finished Meteor, which is for armor penetration, right? So he can have a little bit more lane situation. Skill 1 secures it. He has his ult, use that to get enhanced shield, and then push Noja away. So that whole thing would just push him away. He's not really hitting, he's just trying to make him miss a minion. So even at this stage, it's like 4 minutes into the game, he's still doing that, just making him miss a minion. And teleporting over there, he realized, okay, there's nothing to gain. His team is not doing anything. He decided, just to not go anymore, right? Look at this. Now he's communicating. For those who don't understand, obviously Chinese, he's telling the bottom side to, this is a peak tournament. He's telling the bottom lane to keep the lane instead of pushing, so he can teleport towards the lane. And now he's doing it. He has flash, he has skill too. Let's see what he decided to do here. Yeah, not able to do anything, right? Because there's nothing going on. So Consort, you're gonna clear the wave here. He got a full comboed. Yeah, Lady Jen. Lady Jen got KO'd in the jungle, so he got full combo to Angela. By the way, I like this Angela skin. This Angela skin, I like the tail. Hopefully, like this come on global server. You know. By the way, you have not bought the Sanrio skin collaboration with Angela. Make sure to go ahead and do that, right? Because that's I think one of the best skins for sure. We haven't made a video about it, but it's like for sure one of the best skins, right? Oh, let's take a look. Let's engage right here. He got camped. Lamb was sitting there for quite some time to wait for the response. And then it's gonna be problematic for him to return to the lane. And because he died, not only loses life, but also lose the tower. Now they're arguing, right? Now they're arguing a little bit on like, you know, what's going on. Because the jungler is losing quite a bit to the Lamb, right? Because what happens when you play against a Lamb who's really proficient. They're invading quite a bit, right? So let's continue. By the way, this footage is coming from Bilibili, right? One of the, I would say, the Chinese YouTube to get a lot of footage. So I'm gonna skip all the conversation back and forth. Let's see, nice detailed footwork right there to dodge some skills, and then he's teleport coming back to top. He's not fighting the Angela by himself, so smart. Make sure to target one, you know, person at a time. And over here, this is how you max out your energy, right? Auto attack. And then skill 1 to make sure you get 3. If you get 3 targets, you basically instantly max your energy, right? Skill 2 on 2 targets, skill 2 auto, and skill 1, remember the combo, that instantly fills your energy as well. So Extra Tournament is gonna be first item. Let's see if it's gonna go in for a little bit of trade. Noja, like the early game advantage quickly went away, right? Just because that one death, right? It's really, really punishing. So let's see, teleports on the bottom side. And this is mostly for wave clear. He's still in a 4-1 formation with his team. So right now, the rotation is fine. Coming bottom lane to focus on farm. Clash lane is also very farm focused. And that's what he's doing, right? He's heavily focused on farm. Make sure that he skill 2 use their ultimate to cancel the animation and skill 1 on a wave. So really, really fast. Let's take a look at one more time, right? So, and he also last hitting the cannon. Last in the cannon ultimate and then skill 1 to clear the wave. Really fast wave clear, I love it. He made sure that his knockup went on the cannon minion. So this way all the 3 minions come like kind of clump together from to use the entirety of the skills. So let's see what he decided to do. Now his blue is coming out and then Biron decided not to help any further. Yeah, this banter going on, right? He's not helping this Homing on blue anymore. And Komin in return took the entire wave. I mean, I don't think he was helping, he just returned to the lane. It was one of those scenarios where it's just difficult to go back to lane. You either lose a huge lane because like the enemy just have a lot of people there. So you have to, oh, let's take a look. Have to use a flash. It's gonna be a 1v3 situation. It's not going anywhere, so he died. With that being said, with that death, he lost top tier 2 as well. Coming to lane, his team is pulling up. His team is getting 2 kills on Lamb and Noja, right? So again, make sure he hits the back cannon and skill 1 onto the entire wave. So he's not talking any further. He's just not helping the jungle anymore, which is, I can understand, right? Again, this is a standard combo, skill 2 auto and ultimate to cancel the animation, skill 1 to get energy back. And when you have 2 stack, now he has teleport. Let's see what he decided to do. Come bottom lane, split push. So heavily focus on the 1-4 formation, right? And getting vision and then focus on Tyrant. This is 10 minutes into the game, so it's Shadow Tyrant. Very, really good. Okay. He's doing a lot of the skill 2 and ultimate animation canceling. So that's something that you can do. I think in team fight, we talk about 2 auto attack 1-3, right? But you can also do 2 auto attack 3-1. Those are the exact same thing as I mentioned. Because the whole point is cancel your skill 2 enhance auto's animation. And sometimes 2-3 actually makes more sense. Because 2 auto attack 3 to cancel, because you're gonna get a shield. And that shield is gonna help you sustain in a team fight. Because if you go into the back line, it makes a lot of sense that you activate the shield right off the bat. Enhance shield to waste energy and then skill 1 to get energy back. So very proficient here. He can't teleport anymore. It's over 10 minutes. What he decided to do. His team already lost 2 people. He's gonna do a double knockup here. Wanna see that? Okay. So 2 ult. And mid lane tower is gone. So it's coming in here. Oh, let's take a look at this engage. All right, a little bit of earthquake coming in. Using the Pure Sky to dodge a lot of damage. Skill 1. Ultimate coming in right in time towards the end. So I think that was lucky for sure. But also Pure Sky was saving him there, right? So with Pure Sky, with a lot of energy, that was a solo 1v4 right there. So really good play from Biron. Really, this is a really awesome play. Let's check it out. Check it out one more time. So like his team is not there, right? His team was kind of there, but also not. Pure Sky gets some energy and jump in, skill 1 lifesteal, and ultimate get a shield. So he's not using skill 2 any further. But that's the staying on Biron. It's just absurd, right? And now quickly get energy back. When Noda jumps in, shield, also suck the movement speed, and then Noda is dead. So yeah, instant 2-1 cancel. 2-1, 2 auto attack 1, right? When I say 2-1, the auto attack is implied in the middle. So let's quickly skip forward and see how he ends this, do this team fight here. So get energy back, get pushed, get a shield, and walk out of the tower range. Knockup, skill 1, back away. Okay, just forcing this tower, leveraging the shield. All right, get this tower and ultimate shield one more time. So at this point, he's using a lot of shield. He's mostly prioritizing shield if he has only 1 stack, just to get, which is the skill 3, your ultimate, right? Now he pushed the enemy away. Oh my god, that was Koming just one-shotted it, right? So let's see. He has Pure Sky one more time. No more wave. The team killed Lamb, and now bottom side has a wave. Let's see how he ends this game here. Regen, shield, skill 1. He's not using skill 2. You finally use skill 2 dash backwards. Skill 1. He has ult one more time. Ult, get movement speed. Knock up. He's gonna go for, okay, Pure Sky one more time. Flash, skill 1. Not able to finish the kill on Consoryu, but able to get away though just in time. So that's the end of the game here, I think. Is that not end of the game? Okay, they backed away. No mini wave. That's fine. Let's see this team fight. 2 auto attack shield, right? I mean, just 2 shield in this case. Right, just waiting for shield to come back. I can't believe Lamb pushed him towards the Lady Jin. That's unfortunate. Let's see how we execute the team fight, right? Get Shadow Overlord. Okay, position-wise, camping top side, waiting for vision. Lamb went in a little bit over, and now he's just getting energy. 2 auto attack. When he's like, look at this, how he gets full max energy here. He's like almost at 1 full bar. So skill 2 and a skill 1 to the wave, right? You can auto attack and do the same thing, but he just skill 2 and skill 1 on the waves, the same, you know. Basically he's just not auto attacking at all. That's fine as well, because your enhanced auto just give you a little bit more extra energy. So let's quickly go forward. Let's see last team fight. All right, cool. So Lamb's engaged in the back line, got a kill onto Koming. Jumps onto Lamb, focus on 1 target at one time, right? Jumps in, Pure Sky, try to dodge some damage here, and oh, enhanced auto. This is enhanced auto flash. Enhanced auto flash. This is a really good combo. What he did was he has a knockup ready, right? Enhanced auto flash and ultimate. Check it out, right? Enhanced auto flash ultimate to get a shield and dash away. So beautiful there. To get an instant kill onto the Noja, right? And that's the end of the game. So that's it. So that's your, top global Biron analysis. This is a full build. Going for Eye of Phoenix as well. And then last item is actually full damage. Biron mostly just build damage with very little defense item in between, right? So guys, what do y'all think? If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friend. And make sure to get your extra 20% tokens with link in description or QR code on screen. With that, it's signing off. I'll see you guys all next time. There's next time.